That's the harvest field from earlier in the week, but got too wet over there, so we moved down to the far end of the farm. So it's starting to rain here this afternoon. It's been dry for a few days. We had a little bit of rain overnight, but visibility's only about 2 or 3 miles, kind of like that smoky day we had 2 weeks ago or so. I can't see that far. Usually I can see about 10 miles. Down to my old hometown in the valley there was a couple mountains by it. Could see usually back then. This road is pretty rutted, but somebody filled in the ruts here a little bit with some round gravel, and that didn't work out too good. It was sinking like crazy. We had a van and a trailer stuck in the round gravel that just sucks up your tire. Anyway, then we got the biggest potholes on the farm that are starting to fill with water the last week or so that we've had rain finally. And so these puddles I thought were supposed to be fixed by now. Somebody was going to fix the road, a contractor or something, that we're let use some of the property here for staging materials. Anyway, the shop is way down there, about a mile away. The farm's close to 1.5 miles long. So I just thought, I take a lot of non-rainy day pictures, videos. Now we got a rainy day. But I'm getting most of the fields done with the anticipation of a big storm that comes in tonight or tomorrow, or right now. That maybe I won't be working tomorrow mowing, so I'm going to go down and mow the harvest field at the far end of the farm. We got a lake here. There's usually bullfrogs in it in the spring. It's about 10 inches deep. Just accumulates water like crazy. I guess we've had a couple inches, 2 to 3 inches of rain since about the 30th of October, so about less than a week. Well, we might have had some a little bit about 10 days, 9 or 10 days ago. But it's been a dry spell for a long time, over 110 days, 120 days of virtually no rain in the Seattle area. Is pretty unusual. We got the railroad grade next to us, which is now a packed gravel walking path. So that railroad grade goes from here through Kirkland, Bellevue, over almost a 1/4 mile long trestle that is really tall. I'm not sure, I'll say about 250 realistically. I think that's about right. 250 feet tall. That trestle goes there, and they're building an overpass over the freeway because freeway wasn't so wide before, so there was no overpass needed. But now for this railroad garden path, or railroad walking path, had to build a fancy bridge across the interstate just for biking and walking. Probably 5 million, 10 million, I don't know how much that bridge costs, but it's ridiculous what they're spending on these bicycle paths and making streets narrower so they can have a bicycle path on both sides. But that's the agenda, the 2030 agenda kind of thing. So got some headlights coming at me, probably not necessarily going down here. We're going to go by fields here that have been harvested just 6 weeks ago or so. working on this field maybe a month ago. And so yeah, it's a little bit of a not so good field, so we had to leave some of it. Well, I'm cruising along here at less than 4 miles an hour. I think I'll speed up a little bit so this pickup can get by me. Wipers on for a second. Fall leaves are coming off. Looks like about 50% on these alder trees is gone. So bear with me. We're going to take a look at the equipment. They're lining up in the equipment storage area for the winter. We got too much to put in any shed.